Welcome to World Numismatic Finds, the place where history, heritage, and hidden treasures of coinage come alive. Today, we explore the captivating story of United Kingdom 20 pence coins from the remarkable years 1982, 1984, 1985, 1994, and 1996. These heptagonal coins, introduced in the early 1980s, quickly became a symbol of modern British currency design, but what truly sets these particular years apart is their rarity, charm, and growing collector demand. Each coin holds not just its face value, but a fascinating tale of minting history, cultural representation, and market significance. With many of these issues now commanding huge values in the numismatic world, they are no longer seen as mere change in your pocket but as valuable artifacts with the power to enrich any collection. At World Numismatic Finds, we reveal why these coins are considered prized gems for collectors worldwide. Let's get started up with the 20 pence coin of the United Kingdom dated 1984 is one of those fascinating treasures in numismatic history that continues to capture the imagination of both casual collectors and serious investors alike. In fine condition, it stands not only as a small piece of monetary history but also as a cultural marker of Britain's coinage transition in the late 20th century. When discussing rare British coins, the 1984 20 pence is often at the centre of conversation due to its early minting stage, its distinctive design, and the surprisingly high value it can fetch in today's collector markets. With some examples graded as high as MS65, auction records have shown prices reaching up to $20,000, and in certain instances even touching $24,000 on major auction platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, and other numismatic marketplaces, which truly demonstrates the demand and prestige surrounding this coin. To understand its significance, we need to look back at its background. The 20 pence coin was first introduced in 1982 as part of a reform in British coinage designed to provide a more practical range of decimal currency. The 1984 issue came just 2 years after its debut, carrying the same distinctive heptagonal shape that made it instantly recognizable, and it was struck at a time when the coinage system was adapting to modern economic use. The head side, or obverse, features the celebrated portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Arnold Machin, a design that had already become iconic across the Commonwealth. On the reverse, one finds the crowned Tudor rose, an emblem steeped in English history, created by William Gardner. This rose motif is not only elegant but also symbolic, reminding the nation of its rich heritage and the unification of rival dynasties in England centuries before. From a cultural and historical perspective, the 1984 20 pence coin is a reflection of continuity and modernity blending together. It kept alive the long-standing tradition of embedding national identity into everyday money, while at the same time embracing the forward-looking decimal system that had been fully adopted by Britain just over a decade earlier. This makes the coin more than a monetary object. It is a cultural artifact, a little time capsule that links the everyday shopper in 1984 with centuries of royal and political history. The coin itself weighs 5 grams and is composed of cupro-nickel, a durable alloy designed to withstand circulation while retaining its sharp definition in detail. Its 7-sided shape with curved edges ensures that it is easily distinguished from other coins by touch alone, an important feature that showcases the practicality of its design. Among the key facts that heighten its value, one stands out: rarity in high grades. While millions were minted for circulation, very few have survived the test of time in fine condition or higher, and even fewer have been preserved to a quality that reaches the MS65 grading standard. This rarity makes the coin particularly sought after by collectors around the world. The condition of a coin always plays a critical role in determining its desirability, and when a 1984 20 pence appears in pristine mint state condition, the market reacts with strong enthusiasm. Current valuations clearly show this. A coin of this year and denomination in ordinary circulated condition might not bring in more than a few dollars, but once you move into uncirculated or professionally graded examples, the value rises dramatically. As mentioned earlier, examples in MS65 have been known to fetch up to $20,000, with exceptional specimens even reaching $24,000 on major auction sites. These figures are not only eye-catching but also a testament to how collectors place value on condition, rarity, and historical importance. For collectors, the best advice is to always pay close attention to the details. Look for coins that retain their sharpness of strike, minimal wear, and original luster. Preservation is key, so proper storage in protective holders away from moisture and handling will safeguard their condition for years to come. Patience is also essential. Waiting for the right coin at the right price often proves more rewarding than rushing into a purchase. In today's market, where demand for rare British coinage is steadily rising, the 1984 20 pence offers an attractive opportunity for those who appreciate both its aesthetic and financial value. In conclusion, the 1984 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is far more than a simple piece of change. It represents a fascinating blend of design, history, and national symbolism, combined with an unexpectedly high collector value that places it among the most desirable modern British coins. With examples in fine condition fetching thousands and those in top-graded mint state commanding astonishing figures of $20,000 to $24,000, it is a reminder of how even small coins can hold enormous significance. For the numismatist or investor, this coin is a symbol of both heritage and opportunity, making it a shining example of why coin collecting continues to be such a passionate and rewarding pursuit. Next up, the story of the 20 pence coin begins in the early 1980s, when the Royal Mint introduced it in 1982 as part of a decimal coinage system designed to make everyday transactions easier and more practical. By 1996, the coin had already been a familiar sight in pockets and purses, but each year of mintage carries its own history, and coins surviving from 1996 hold particular interest among collectors, especially in pristine and high-graded condition. This coin is made of a copper-nickel alloy and is heptagonal in shape, which means it has 7 sides with a curved, equilateral appearance that makes it stand out instantly compared to rounder coinage. On the obverse, or the head side, the coin carries the dignified portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael McLoof. This effigy was used from 1985 to 1997 and shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. It reflects a sense of grace, authority, and continuity, making the coin not just a monetary token but also a tribute to British tradition and monarchy. Turning over to the reverse, or the tail side, you find the crowned Tudor rose, a symbol designed by William Gardner. The Tudor rose is a powerful national emblem of England, representing unity and heritage, and the crown above it signifies royal authority. Together, these images make the 1996 20 pence not just a tool for trade but a miniature piece of art that embodies centuries of history and culture. Culturally, the 20 pence coin serves as a reminder of Britain's long and evolving coinage system, while also marking an era when coins were not only functional but also deliberately designed to reflect national pride. For those who collect, these coins bring more than metal value. They carry stories, identity, and a sense of shared heritage. The coin weighs 5 grams and has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters, making it light yet distinct in the hand. The milled edge and its 7-sided form not only help in easy identification but also add to its uniqueness. These key specifications make the coin instantly recognizable among collectors and casual handlers alike. When we turn to the rarity factor, the 1996 20 pence may not appear scarce in circulation condition, since many were minted, but the real intrigue comes when we look at the coin in higher grades. Coins that have survived without scratches, dents, or wear, graded as mint state, are incredibly rare. In fact, examples of this coin graded MS65 have been recorded with values soaring as high as $18,000. Even more astonishing, some exceptional specimens have achieved prices touching $22,000 at auction sites such as heritage auctions and eBay, proving that condition and collector demand can push an everyday piece of change into the realm of extraordinary wealth. For collectors, the condition of the coin plays a crucial role. Circulated coins may hold modest value, but for those who can secure high-grade, uncirculated examples, the investment potential is remarkable. This is why careful handling, storage, and professional grading are so important. The coin's rarity is not simply in how many were minted but in how few have survived in excellent condition, free from the everyday knocks and scratches that coins inevitably suffer during circulation. In today's collector's market, the 1996 20 pence is highly sought after, particularly among those who specialize in British decimal coinage. Auction houses and online platforms consistently see strong demand for these coins, and with values reaching $18,000 in MS65 condition and climbing even higher to $22,000 in record sales, the appetite shows no sign of slowing down. This makes it a prime example of how modern-era coinage can surprise collectors and investors alike with incredible value. For those considering adding a 1996 20 pence to their collection, it is vital to look for coins in the best possible condition, consider professional grading, and monitor reputable auction sites where top-quality examples appear. Storage in protective holders is also recommended to maintain its surface quality. In conclusion, the 1996 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is more than just a piece of everyday money. It is a numismatic gem that blends culture, artistry, and history into a small yet powerful form. With its strong demand, eye-catching design, and record-breaking values reaching up to $22,000, it stands as one of the most exciting modern British coins in circulation condition and especially in top-graded examples. For collectors, it offers not only a connection to Britain's proud coinage tradition but also a genuine opportunity for high-value investment, proving that even a simple 20 pence can become a true treasure in the world of numismatics. Next up, the 20 pence coin of the United Kingdom from the year 1985 is today considered one of the most fascinating pieces of modern British numismatics, and it is now highly sought after by collectors across the globe. Though many may overlook it in circulation, assuming it is just another small denomination coin, the truth is that the 1985 edition stands out as an extraordinary rarity, especially when preserved or even found in less than perfect, dirty condition. This coin has developed an incredible reputation in the collector's market, with its present-day values soaring into remarkable figures, making it a true hidden treasure in the world of coins. To understand the importance of the 1985 20 pence piece, we must first explore its background. The 20 pence coin was only introduced in the early 1980s, first issued in 1982 as part of an effort to modernize British coinage and provide a convenient denomination between the 10 and 50 pence pieces. By 1985, only a very limited number was struck for circulation, and this low mintage, combined with the gradual disappearance of coins through circulation over the decades, has elevated its desirability. Unlike more common dates, the 1985 issue is known to have a much smaller survival rate, which is precisely why it commands such astonishing values on the marketplace today. Turning to the coin's design, the obverse or head side features the iconic portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael McLouf. This image, with the Queen wearing the regal diadem crown, is instantly recognizable and represents the strength and stability of the monarchy during the mid-1980s. The reverse, or tail side, displays the crowned Tudor rose, an emblem deeply tied to England's history and unity, accompanied by the inscription 20 pence and the year of mintage. This balance of regal imagery on both sides makes the coin not only a piece of currency but also a miniature work of art encapsulating British tradition and identity. Culturally and historically, the coin reflects a period in which Britain was embracing decimalisation while still holding fast to its centuries-old symbols of royalty and national pride. The crowned Tudor rose was deliberately chosen as a design to echo the unification of England's rival dynasties in the 15th century, an image that continues to resonate as a symbol of harmony and national pride. Thus, the 1985 20 pence coin is not simply a piece of small change but a compact emblem of Britain's rich past and the enduring legacy of the crown. In terms of physical details, the coin is struck in cupronickel with a weight of 5 grams and a diameter of 21.4 millimeters. Its distinctive seven-sided heptagonal shape makes it easily distinguishable by touch, a design decision that reflected both practicality and innovation at the time of its release. These details, although technical, contribute to the coin's recognition and desirability among collectors who value its unique shape and feel. The rarity of the 1985 20 pence coin cannot be overstated. While other years of the coin are still fairly common in circulation, the 1985 version has emerged as one of the key rarities in the entire series. Even coins in dirty, circulated condition are now attracting attention because their mere existence is unusual, and condition does not significantly diminish their appeal in the eyes of passionate collectors. What makes this coin particularly intriguing is that demand continues to grow, and the 1985 date has achieved a legendary status among UK decimal coin enthusiasts. When we turn to the market value of this rare coin, the figures are truly remarkable. In high grades such as Mint State 65, examples have been known to achieve values of around $27,000, a figure that stuns even seasoned collectors. In addition to this, coins of slightly lower yet still impressive condition have sold for around $23,000 on auction platforms including eBay, heritage auctions, and other major numismatic marketplaces. These values demonstrate just how much collectors are willing to pay for this elusive piece, and it highlights the extraordinary demand that continues to surround it. Even coins that are not pristine, showing signs of dirt, tarnish, or circulation wear, are now attracting competitive bidding, as rarity is far more important than condition in this case. For collectors, there are a few important points to bear in mind when considering the acquisition of a 1985 20 pence coin. It is always advisable to examine the authenticity and provenance of the coin carefully, especially when purchasing online, as its high value naturally attracts attention from both genuine sellers and opportunists. Collectors should also be mindful that even a coin in dirty or worn condition is worth keeping, since rarity outweighs aesthetics in the numismatic world when demand is so high. Those who are fortunate enough to possess one should consider preserving it properly, storing it in a protective case to prevent further damage and to retain as much value as possible for the long term. In conclusion, the 1985 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is an extraordinary rarity that has captivated the imagination of collectors both in Britain and abroad. With its regal design, deep cultural symbolism, limited mintage, and outstanding market value, it stands as a shining example of how even modern decimal coins can achieve legendary status in the numismatic world. Today, whether found in dirty, circulated condition or preserved in high mint grades, this coin represents not only a piece of currency but a piece of history and an investment of great significance. Its current market values, reaching as high as $27,000 and $23,000 in major auctions, underline the immense demand it enjoys and the prestige it carries in collections worldwide. For those who own one, it is a true numismatic jewel, and for those still searching, it remains one of the most exciting and rewarding pursuits in modern coin collecting. Next up, the 20 pence coin of the United Kingdom from the year 1994 holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and admirers of numismatic history, and today we are going to explore it in detail. At first glance, you may see a coin in dirty or circulated condition, but when you pause and look beyond the surface, you begin to realize the importance and value that even a modest-looking piece of metal can carry. This coin is not just currency, it is a piece of history, art, and culture, and collectors across the world are fascinated by it. The story of the 1994 20 pence coin begins in the background of the United Kingdom's efforts to modernize its decimal coinage system, which had been introduced in 1971. The 20 pence coin itself was first minted in 1982 and became one of the most used small denomination coins, circulating widely across Britain. By 1994, the coin was well established in everyday use, but this year of issue holds its own appeal, as relatively fewer collectors focus on it compared with earlier or misprint issues, making it a hidden gem for those who know where to look. On the head side of the coin, you will see the elegant portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklouf, which was in use during this period. The image reflects dignity, tradition, and continuity of the monarchy, a portrait admired for its refined details, including the regal crown and careful styling. The tail side, designed by William Gardner, features the crowned Tudor rose, a symbol deeply connected with English heritage, representing unity and strength. The design is perfectly enclosed within the heptagonal, seven-sided shape of the coin, a unique feature that gives the 20 pence its distinct identity. When we talk about cultural and historical values, the 1994 20 pence coin is far more than pocket change. It represents the ongoing legacy of the monarchy, the pride of British craftsmanship, and the nation's ability to blend tradition with modern minting technology. The Tudor rose itself is a historic emblem, linking the coin to centuries of royal symbolism and English identity. Collectors who acquire such coins are not simply investing in metal, but in a tangible piece of the cultural fabric of the United Kingdom. In terms of physical specifications, the coin weighs 5 grams and is struck in a cupronickel alloy, a strong and durable material that has ensured its survival in circulation even after decades. Its diameter is 21.4 millimeters, and its heptagonal shape makes it instantly recognizable both by sight and touch. These physical attributes are as important to collectors as the designs themselves, as they highlight the meticulous standards of the Royal Mint. Key facts about the 1994 20 pence include its strong mintage and its place in the Maklouf portrait series. While millions were struck for everyday use, finding one in mint state or an exceptional grade of preservation is far less common. Coins that have been well preserved, graded by professional numismatic services, or kept untouched since release hold a much higher value in today's markets. This brings us to the exciting aspect of rarity and condition. Although a 1994 20 pence coin in dirty or heavily circulated condition might fetch only a modest sum, the true magic lies in high-grade specimens. Collectors are particularly enthusiastic about coins graded MS65 or higher, where the sharpness of detail and luster are preserved. In such condition, this coin has surprised many in the collecting world, with values climbing as high as $11,000 in private sales and auctions. Even more striking, some exceptional specimens have reached as high as $14,000 on platforms such as eBay, heritage auctions, and other global numismatic marketplaces. These astonishing figures reveal the immense demand and value hidden within what many would dismiss as ordinary loose change. For collectors, the key is to understand not only the historical importance but also how condition directly affects desirability. Dirty coins can still find a market, especially for beginners who simply wish to own an example from this period, but serious collectors are always willing to pay a premium for pieces that have been well looked after. The advice is simple yet powerful. If you come across a 1994 20 pence, resist the temptation to clean it, as cleaning can damage its surfaces and reduce its value. Instead, have it assessed professionally if it appears to be in an exceptional state. To conclude, the 1994 United Kingdom 20 pence coin is a remarkable piece, combining artistry, history, and rarity in one small object. Whether in dirty circulated condition or pristine mint state, it continues to attract attention from collectors worldwide. With auction results proving values of $11,000 and even up to $14,000 for the highest grades, the demand is clearly strong and shows no signs of fading. For those who treasure the blend of British heritage and numismatic investment, this coin represents not only a part of history but also an opportunity. If you are lucky enough to find one, hold on to it, cherish it, and recognize that sometimes the greatest treasures come in the smallest forms. At last, the 20 pence coin of the United Kingdom, issued in 1982, which for collectors and enthusiasts alike remains a coin of exceptional importance and intrigue. At first glance, one might dismiss this coin in its dirty or worn state as simply another piece of pocket change from the past, but as we will uncover, it holds not only cultural and historical value but also significant financial worth in today's collector's market. The year 1982 marked the very first introduction of the 20p coin into circulation, which in itself makes it historically noteworthy and highly attractive to collectors worldwide. The background of the 20p coin is deeply tied to the evolution of the decimal currency system in Britain. Before decimalisation in 1971, British coinage followed the traditional pounds, shillings, and pence structure, but with the modernisation of currency, new denominations were introduced to simplify trade and commerce. In 1982, the Royal Mint issued the 20p coin for the very first time, filling the gap between the 10p and 50p coins. It was struck in cupronickel, a combination of copper and nickel, giving it durability for everyday use. Because it was the very first year of issue, the 1982 piece carries with it an aura of originality and foundation, making it particularly desirable in numismatic circles. On the obverse, or the head side, the coin features the regal portrait of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This effigy depicts the Queen wearing the girls of Great Britain and Ireland tiara, an image that became instantly recognizable on British coinage during this era. On the reverse, or the tail side, the design by William Gardner is both elegant and symbolic, showcasing the crowned Tudor rose, which embodies England's historic heritage and monarchy. The inscription of 20p and the date 1982 completes the design, offering both simplicity and timeless beauty that stands out even in a coin with circulation wear or in a dirty condition. From a cultural and historical perspective, this coin is a landmark. It was the very first small denomination added to the UK's decimal coinage system since 1971, representing innovation in modern British currency. The Tudor rose at the heart of the coin also reminds us of the unification of England's warring houses centuries ago, symbolising peace and continuity in the monarchy. Therefore, even in a dirty or heavily circulated condition, the coin carries with it not just monetary but cultural heritage, which appeals deeply to collectors around the world. The weight of the 1982 20p coin is 5 grams, and it has a diameter of 21.4 millimeters with a distinctive heptagonal shape. This 7-sided design makes the coin instantly recognizable by touch and sight, adding to its distinctiveness in the currency system. Its composition of 84% copper and 16% nickel ensured that the coin could endure circulation for decades, and many still appear in people's change today, though often overlooked for their true rarity and potential value. Key facts about this coin highlight why it stands out in the collector's market. Being the first year of issue makes it a foundational piece for any serious collection of British decimal coins. Moreover, examples that remain in fine or uncirculated condition are especially prized, but even coins in dirty or worn condition maintain interest due to their historical significance. Collectors always look for the story a coin tells, and the 1982 issue tells the beginning of a new chapter in British numismatics. When it comes to rarity and condition, these factors play a crucial role in determining collector demand. While millions of 20p coins were struck in 1982, finding well-preserved pieces that survive in mint state is much more challenging than it might appear. Graded examples at a high level, such as mint state 65, have been recorded to reach impressive values in the market, reflecting how scarcity in top condition drives demand. Dirty or circulated coins may not fetch as much, but they still retain far more collector interest than later dates due to their inaugural year of issue. Speaking of financial worth, the current market value of the 1982 United Kingdom 20p coin has amazed collectors and sellers alike. A coin graded MS65 has been valued at around $7,000, reflecting its extraordinary demand at such a pristine level. Moreover, in some auction houses, including major platforms such as eBay and heritage auctions, rare examples have fetched even higher sums, with sales recorded up to $9,000, showing just how fiercely collectors compete to secure this rare piece of British coinage history. Even examples in less than perfect condition, though far lower in value, remain highly sought after, demonstrating that the coin's significance outweighs its surface appearance. For collectors looking to build or expand their portfolios, this coin is one that cannot be ignored. A valuable tip is always to examine coins carefully, as even a dirty piece may be cleaned professionally or assessed for hidden quality beneath the surface grime. It is also wise to consider certified grading for the highest quality examples, as third-party verification greatly boosts both trust and value in the marketplace. Auction sites and reputable dealers remain the best sources for acquiring or selling this coin, and timing the market can yield excellent returns for those willing to be patient. In conclusion, The 1982 United Kingdom 20 pence coin stands not only as a monetary instrument but as a symbol of modernization, tradition, and collectability. Its introduction as the very first of its kind in British decimal coinage makes it historically important, while its elegant design and strong cultural resonance keep it in the spotlight for numismatists. Whether found in dirty condition tucked away in an old coin jar, or preserved in mint state and commanding thousands of dollars at auction, this coin remains one of the most exciting and high-demand issues in British numismatics. Its journey from circulation to coveted collector's treasure is a testament to how history, culture, and rarity combine to create lasting value in the world of coins. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned to World Numismatic Finds for more rare and valuable coin discoveries from around the world.